Artillery is widely considered as the god of war, even in the 41st and 42nd millennium. The Astra Militarum, which is the Imperium of Man's vast and relentless ground forces, possesses a fearsome array of artillery to dominate the battlefields of the grim-dark galaxy. From the thunderous roars of the Basilisk Earthshaker cannon, capable of hurling massive shells across entire war zones, to the precise devastation of the Manticore Storm Eagle rockets, the Imperial Guard's artillery is the embodiment of overwhelming firepower. These weapons rain death from afar, shattering enemy strongholds, annihilating infantry forces and reducing armored columns to smoldering wrecks. Whether it's the small mortars or the terrifying barrage of the Deathstrike Missile Launchers, the Astra Militarum artillery is designed to break the will of any enemy, leaving nothing but ashes and echoes of destruction in its wake. Positioned behind the front lines, these formidable engines of war support the Imperial infantry's advance, ensuring the enemies of mankind face a rain of fire and steel. So here in this video, we will take a look at the fixed platforms and field guns of the Astra Militarum. Let's get to it. Let's begin with the heavy mortar. Aside from the basic mortar, which is operated by a couple of guardsmen, there is the more destructive, bigger variant, a versatile artillery piece favored by the Astra Militarum for its ability to deliver devastating indirect fire. It launches large explosive shells in very high arching trajectories, allowing it to strike targets hidden behind cover or in entrenched positions and fortifications. The most common shells include high explosive rounds, which cause widespread destruction upon impact, and also incendiary shells, which engulf the target area in flames, incinerating anything caught within its wake. The heavy mortar is particularly effective against massed infantry and lightly armored vehicles, delivering punishing barrages from hidden positions. The next here is the heavy quad launcher. It is also known for its relentless rate of fire. The heavy quad launcher, often referred to as a thud gun, is an artillery piece, or more specifically a multi-mortar platform designed to saturate an area with explosive and incendiary rounds. Firing in rapid succession, the launcher can unleash a storm of shells that can devastate enemy infantry formations and also light armor. It can load a variety of shells, including fragmentation rounds for tearing through enemy ranks and shrapnel-filled canisters that scatter deadly metal fragments across a wide area. The quad launcher is valued for its ability to deliver sustained fire, making it ideal for breaking enemy charges or also to defend key positions. The next three here are part of what is called a field ordnance battery, starting with the heavy Lascannon field gun. So this artillery piece is a powerful directed energy weapon designed to punch through the toughest armor and obstacle with a focused beam of searing energy, in short, a powerful laser. Unlike other artillery pieces, it does not rely on explosive shells, but instead uses a high-powered Lascannon beam to deliver precise and devastating strikes. This weapon is particularly effective against enemy vehicles and monstrous creatures, capable of vaporizing armor and flesh in an instant. The heavy Lascannon is often deployed to counter enemy armor advances or to destroy heavily fortified bunkers. It is also used hand in hand with the other field guns like the Bombast and the Malleus, often acting as a defense for these more indirect firing platforms. The second piece of this puzzle is the most famous and beloved artillery piece in 40k, and this is the Bombast field gun. It is an artillery platform that bears great resemblance to modern-day counterparts and also the ones from World War II, as it excels in providing long-range fire support across battlefield distances, but not over the horizon. It fires large, high-velocity shells that can smash through enemy defenses with brutal efficiency. The gun's standard ammunition includes armor-piercing rounds designed to penetrate and destroy enemy vehicles and armored targets, and high-explosive shells that create massive craters and obliterate enemy infantry with explosion. The Bombast field gun is often seen with the Malleus and the heavy Lascannon working hand in hand, and all of them combined makes for a field ordnance battery, as we have said earlier. The Bombast by itself is a versatile weapon, capable of adjusting its firepower depending on the target, making it a valuable asset in any prolonged engagement, and it is seen in almost all large-scale Astra Militarum engagements. The third piece of the puzzle is the Malleus rocket launcher. This is a field artillery platform capable of unleashing a volley of rockets to annihilate enemy positions. Each rocket is equipped with a high explosive warhead designed to cause maximum destruction over a wide area. The launcher has barrels for 12 loaded rockets all at once, which can also be replaced or upgraded with more specialized munitions, such as incendiary rockets that spread fire over a vast area, or armor-piercing rockets designed to penetrate and destroy enemy armor. The Malleus is particularly feared for its ability to saturate a target zone with explosive power, making it an essential tool for breaking enemy strongholds or for defending against large-scale assaults by the enemies. Along with the heavy Lascannon that delivers line-of-sight fire and the Bombast which fires high explosive shells, the Malleus complements the Astra Militarum field ordnance battery with its longer-range rockets. Then next we have the Earthshaker cannon. This is one of the most iconic artillery pieces of the Astra Militarum's arsenal. While more commonly seen mounted on a Basilisk vehicle, this powerful cannon is often seen as well as fixed artillery pieces which fire enormous shells over vast distances, delivering devastating blows to the enemy fortifications. The Earthshaker shells are designed to cause maximum destruction with high explosive rounds that can level entire buildings and blocks, and anti-armor shells capable of turning enemy tanks and bunkers into scrap. The Earthshaker cannon's sheer power and range makes it a cornerstone for Imperial artillery strategy, providing critical fire support in almost every major engagement. To be more specific, the Earthshaker is a 132mm caliber gun capable of firing a 38 kg shell over 15 km at a velocity of 814 miles an hour. So a shell fired to the weapon's maximum range would take 19 seconds to reach its point of impact. It can also be increased in range, but for only a few shells. Next we have the Manticore missile platform. This is a highly mobile and deadly artillery unit equipped with a multi-launch missile system. While it can be fitted into a moving vehicle, it is also seen in a fixed turret position. Each Manticore can fire Storm Eagle rockets, which are guided munitions that are guided to their targets and deliver a series of powerful explosions, which obliterates enemy vehicles, fortifications and infantry formations in a single salvo. The platform can be loaded with different types of warheads, including high explosive, incendiary and anti-armor variants, depending on the mission requirements. The Manticore's ability to unleash a devastating barrage in a short amount of time makes it a formidable weapon in the battlefield, feared by enemies across the galaxy, feared by even the Tau and the Eldar, while being enjoyed by the Orcs. The missiles it fires is each divided into 5 sections. Firstly a fuse, then a control and guidance equipment, an electrical unit, an explosive warhead, and a propellant container for its 2-stage solid fuel rocket. The first stage launches the missile, and then the in-flight rocket motors propel it to speeds of over 1000 km per hour, and it has an operational range of 30 km, hitting targets twice as far as the Earthshaker cannon. And lastly we have the Medusa siege gun. This is a heavy artillery unit used by the Astra Militarum, originally deployed during the Great Crusade by the Space Marine Legions. It plays a crucial role in the siege armies, bombarding heavily fortified enemy positions. Alongside the Earthshaker cannon, the Medusa forms the backbone of the Imperial Guard's heavy artillery companies, providing sustained bombardments, box barrages to isolate battlefields, harassing fire during enemy advances, and counter-battery fire to suppress enemy artillery. The Medusa fires a heavier, more destructive shell than the Earthshaker, but with a shorter range, making it ideal for demolishing enemy fortifications when they advance closer, such as bunkers, walls, and trenches. Due to its size, the Medusa requires a larger Trojan vehicle for towing, which can also carry its crew and ammunition. Like its tank-mounted counterpart, the standalone Medusa can fire a variety of ammunition types like high explosive, siege shells, bastion breacher shells, and even phosphex back in the Crusade days, making it a hellish weapon overall. And so with that we come to the end of the video on the Astra Militarum's artillery platforms and fixed systems, the field guns, which might be a part 1 of the overall artillery used by the Imperial Guard. We might cover the mobile artillery and self-propelled guns in a part 2 video, if this one does well. Anyway, if you like this video then watch this other one too, and if you want to browse for other sci-fi and Warhammer content then check out our channel. We might just have things you haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, boys.